besties, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Melissa and I go to the University of Texas as a junior, and in this week's vlog we're just gonna try and romanticize our summer a little bit, and we're also starting 75 hard. This is gonna be 75 hard day one, amongst other things like romanticizing my summer, because your girl wants to do all the things that she can't do during the winter time. If you don't know what 75 hard is, here are the rules. You have to follow a diet strictly, so no cheat meals. 2 45-minute workouts, one inside, one outside, at least 3 hours apart. And then you have to drink a gallon of water and then read 10 pages of nonfiction. And then you also have to take progress pictures. There's no skip days, and you're also not allowed to drink alcohol, which is a lot because your girl's just turned 21. That being said, I want to show you guys the book that I got to start this challenge, and we're doing Atomic Habits with building habits like this. So I figured starting 75 hard will get me out of my complacency, and reading this will also educate me in the way that it's meant to. But with every 5 a.m. day, I feel the need to show you guys the night routine, because I feel like a night routine really sets you up for your morning. That's the rundown for this vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I do, and then I'll probably do little updated weekly videos, hopefully maybe of 75 hard if I make it that far. Anyway, I will see you guys tonight after my day has come to a close. All right, it is currently 3:40 and it is the night before I have to get up for work at like 4 o'clock in the morning and start this 75 hard journey. Did I know I was gonna open the day of my 75 hard? No. I also realized that I didn't touch on my diet plans. I'm letting that sit there because what do you mean I have to follow a diet? Stay in the whole foods realm, eat more meat, and just have an all-around healthy diet full of greens and non-processed sugars, i.e. things like ice cream or chocolate. But instead of having milk chocolate, I'm gonna have to have like the really dark, bitter dark chocolate, or like the really healthy chocolate bars is like a great alternative, I think. But ice cream is a big one for me. Not having ice cream is so bad. I think that's my biggest L for 75 hard, not having ice cream, because I crave it when I'm on my period and I crave it all the time. It is the one thing that I'm like, babe, like, let's go. Like, I have like $5. Like, let me go get a tub of ice cream, please. Nuh-uh. You cannot do that, ma'am. I cannot do that. Because my diet is pretty much whole foods and grains and everything that's good for you, and not processed sugars. Basically staying away from processed sugars. That was just like the longer way to explain it. I don't know, guys. I just work here. That
double and tasted it, and I was like, this isn't my bowl. And I told her, I was like, which one's heavier? We picked that one. Look at it. And then look at that. Yeah, I never knew that.
It's because I got double rice and double beans, okay?
Literally, I'm plucking my eyebrows.
Either way, it's officially time for bed. I'm not gonna try to refilm this again. Okay, bye. besties, so I am back from work. It's currently 9:43. I'm gonna give you an update on how I'm doing with my goal so far. Water, I have to drink 3 of these, and this is my second water bottle of the day. I currently have my meals planned out for the rest of the day. I'm having sushi for dinner tonight because it's my 1 year with my boyfriend. If you know, you know. I love you to death. You guys always see him in my vlogs. I'm also having this for breakfast because I have no more eggs. The eggs have gone bad, so I have to go get more eggs so that I could, you know, stay on top of that. And then we're having sushi tonight, so I checked off the diet part of this entire thing also. And then I also checked off the water because I only have 1 water bottle left, and I technically have 2 workouts, and knowing me, I'm probably gonna have another one after this one, after my workout, and after my second workout. That being said, this is the checked off list currently, and honestly, it's pretty good. I still have to read my 10 pages and do my 2 workouts, but honestly, that just means I have 90 minutes of my day left, plus another 20 minutes or so reading, depending on how actively I'm reading, because I think my goal currently is to go in there with highlighters and stuff, so that way I actually am actively learning as I'm reading. But yeah, that's it for today, that's the update for right now, I guess. But we're doing really good. Second water bottle done. Welcome to bottle number 3. We are officially and continually on track with our water. And I just want to let you guys know what my fitness goals are for 75 hard. Me personally, I am trying to tone up just a tad, get a little bit of a booty, you know what I mean, tone up the muscles, hence why I'm adding more protein into my diet for 75 hard. And I'm also planning on doing marathon training on top of this because your girl is running a marathon in February and I do not want to be undertrained. That being said, I do have a 4-mile run today, which is going to count as my indoor workout. I don't want to run outside because if you don't know, Texas heat is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. We are hitting the 100 degrees, 105s kind of deal, and I just don't want to run in that weather unless I have somebody with me because I am pretty keen to passing out because I kind of suck at fueling, which is why I also really wanted to do 75 hard, because it'll keep me on top of my diet and make sure that I'm eating 3 meals a day. That being said, I kind of want to go outside to do my pages. So I'm thinking of changing out of this and into my bathing suit and taking my book with me and my midliners so I could highlight, take notes, active read. But I also don't know if I want to do that inside. But I think I'm just gonna say, F it, we ball, let's go. You only live once, it's the summer, let's go enjoy the sun before the sun goes away, because it might rain. Alrighty, here is the fit. She's very cutesy. I put my hair down. It's been up since 4 a.m. Do I really have to question that right now? Not really. All I know is that it's time to pack the beach bag, or pool bag. The pool bag in question. Let me take this. So my highlighters, the book that I'm reading for 75 hard, my Kindle, and headphones. Can't live without those. And I'm also taking my towel. And I'm also taking my camera. Duh. besties. We're back at the apartment and it's currently 12:41. Honestly, I have time to kill still. I was out there for an hour and I read my 10 pages. I did the highlighting, I did the whole thing. And then I also read a chapter of Every Summer After just to get my chapters in. And I wanted to come back because I think they're shocking the pool, so I won't be able to go into the pool today. I may be able to go to the pool tomorrow, maybe, depending on that. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with the 75 hard right now. But it was a fun little pool day, nonetheless. Atomic Habits low-key kind of slaps. I have until 3 o'clock because I have to have 3 hours in between my workouts. So I think I might cook some pork and some rice for myself and just have that for lunch. And then hopefully go around 3, 4 to go finish my 4 miles, come back and shower. And then, yeah, we'll be ending the night going to go get sushi with my boyfriend, which is gonna be so fun. I also don't think I'm finishing this as quickly as I thought I was going to, but time to load up on the water as well. So your girl absolutely demolished her 3rd water bottle, and I'm officially on the last water bottle for the day. I think if I get in the groove of being able to wake up early, water is not going to be the issue for me, and neither is those pages, because I could always do that out in the morning before I do any of my gym stuff. But yeah, overall, pretty great. I think I only have one last thing on the 75 hard checklist. I do. I literally only have one more workout, and it's the indoor workout. And then I am done for the day. And honestly, it's been quite a productive day. I just like the feeling of productiveness without actually doing much of anything, because you're technically only working out for 90 minutes. And it's only 10 pages, it's only a gallon, and you take a progress picture as soon as you wake up and you get into your like workout stuff. This is from work, it's just comfy, so yeah. And then if you plan out your meal, your meals at the start of the day, it makes everything so much easier because you're not spending over an hour cooking or an hour doing something. Does that make sense? So I feel like workout Besties. It is currently 4:12. I just slayed the last 45-minute workout and I hit the wall, but honestly, I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning, so a win is a win. Consider 75 hard day 1 slayed. I'm going to envelop myself in the 75 hard bubble, and I'm going to wholeheartedly attack this with the mindset of showing up for myself, which I think is the goal with 75 hard, as you want to show up for yourself under any kind of circumstance. And honestly, I'm also integrating my own habits into there, so getting closer to my faith, doing devotionals, journaling, which I didn't do this video, but I have a journal on the way. And then what else was I doing? And reading my own chapter books, which I've bought and I want to continue to read. But yeah, my camera is about to die, so we'll see you guys after I shower.